Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my MotoGP Rider Career Mode, and we are here for another episode, this time around the Red Bull Ring at Austria. Now, I might try and squeeze 2 races in on this episode, although I will say I'm a little bit pressed for time, so it might just be Austria, but if we do go for a second race, it's going to be Silverstone. So we're going to see how this one pans out. Overall, you guys really smashed the support in the first episode, or not the first, the return episode, more like last time, and that was at Brno. So a big thank you to you guys for the support on that one. Really, really thankful. And we're going to jump into another episode here today. So we're going to jump straight into qualifying here for Austria, and we're going to see how the bike feels. But overall, let's try and smash 150 likes, guys, for this series, and fingers crossed we can try and get a good result and try and continue on a good momentum trail after the good race in Brno. As you can see, I've given everything a nice little facelift, brand new number on the bike, and in terms of its style, so sort of dark blue 98, brand new helmet, blue gloves to go with the sort of blue highlights with the Ducati brand, and also brand new red boots, so a bit of a sort of fresh look, and hopefully, you never know, it might be a little bit fast, but as you can see, the new number on the bike there, and overall a bit of a new facelift, because what I ran last episode was obviously what was left over from when I last raced, but overall, let's go into qualifying here. Let's see how this one goes. I'm looking forward to it. I do enjoy Austria, and I do remember the final corner was a pain in the arse because the I just kept on falling off. So with that in mind, we're going to try and go a bit more, cautious with the setup and try and be a bit more smart with it. So I'm going to sort of run through these a little bit and see what I can do, but. Fingers crossed. I'm not going to do too many major changes. I'm just going to trust in my ability. So we're just going to switch out the brake discs, I think, and. I think I want to keep it probably number 2 in the rear, or actually no, I'll go like that, and then also tyre wise, I think I'm going to go for the soft front, and I think I might risk the soft rear. So we're going to go for qualifying, and we're going to see how the tyre wear copes and also how the bike feels. Okay, so the first lap's looking pretty good, and we're actually going to be on course for a fast lap here. Just make sure we don't fall off through the final corner. Now, that's one of the things where I've fallen off in Moto 3, and I fell off especially last season with Moto 2. In that last sector there, we lost 1.3 seconds, so there's a lot to improve there. So let's try and find some time. Right, this time, hopefully we're on for an improvement here. Through the final corner, a bit more aggressive. 1.6 up in the third sector. Here we go, up to the line. Is it going to be enough this time? Not quite. We just miss out. Only P3. Last chance to pull this off. Here we go, once again through the final corner. We're 4/10 up. Have we improved at all? It's a little bit better this time. Through the final corner. Is it going to be an improvement? No. No, it's not. We just miss out on a Q2 appearance. That is very unfortunate, but that last sector, man, the AI was just OP, just so strong through there, and I could not match them. So, yeah, we miss out on Q2, which is a rare thing for us, but, it happens. I wasn't looking forward to this track because it's just so frustrating. On that last attempt, it wasn't my best lap, to be honest, but, overall, just frustrating. Really could not get a good feel for the bike there. But hopefully we can do a little bit better in the races. We are going to have 7 laps tomorrow to try and do the damage. Right, here we go then. We're going to get ready to the 5 red lights, or 4 red lights. This time, try and be a little bit better. There we go. We're away. Reacting a bit nicer this time. And not the best of starts, though. Reaction was good, but the launch was poor. And that's cost us, but we've managed to find a pocket of space on the inside into turn 1. A little bit of contact with Hector Barbera there, but we're underway. Ducati power coming in clutch already. Look at the speed we've got here compared to these guys, and we've recovered some places already as we make our way into the tricky turn 3. Braking later here, and we're sort of forced on the outside line, which is probably where I want to be. Inside is risky. We've got a few bikes having some issues up ahead, and it's just going to make us lose a position for now. We've got Cal Crutchlow next to us, also on a pretty poor start there in the Honda, but here we go. Going to try and get it also down for turn 4 now. Forced on the outside again here, so we just got to try and make it work. Long way round. Squirting the power on us. No, a little bit of a short shift, and here we go. Jack Miller on the inside. Can we just force it through? Yes, we can. Up the inside of a few bikes into this next corner. Past Alex Rins. Loris Baz as well. They're getting past him. And we're up into 11th place, but Baz coming straight back at me here. I'm going to just cut off the inside to make sure he doesn't pass me. And there we go. We've done okay so far. And it's a good start to the race, recovering nicely. But now the question is, how are we going to fare into this tricky final sector, which is where I lose a lot of time. I'm going to take an early apex here. A little bit of contact with the bike on my inside. We've got Bautista coming through here. And now to the final corner. Look at this, just losing positions hand over fist. I've got a medium front and a hard rear. I've gone very, very conservative with the tyres because I feel like I'm going to be burning them up quite a lot here. But P15 after lap 1, not too shabby, but let's see if we can use our pace in the first 3 sectors to make the moves and do the damage, and then hopefully survive in the final. Right, Zarco and Petrucci, Zarco and Redding just get past me at the final corner there, but we didn't lose too much time that lap. And look at the Ducati power here coming in clutch. We're going to brake very late for the first corner, pick up the inside apex, a little bit of curb action there, but luckily staying on our bike. And now we've got a bit of a clear run this lap to really try and go after Jonas Folger in front of us. So let's try and catch him. Okay, great exit out of turn 3. Look at the traction, the acceleration with the Ducati. We're going to fly past Espargaro as well on the Aprilia. And we've made the move here on 2 of the bikes, but I think Espargaro is coming straight back up my inside, so I've got to be wary of that. Try and squirt the power around the outside. Early third gear action, bit of a short shift. Espargaro on the inside, we just squirt it around the outside of the Spaniard, and we make it work. Oh, into the final corner, and we got someone hit the deck. 2 people hit the deck here through the final corner, and that's yellow flag, and that's going to promote us up into P7 there. I think that was Rins, Enone, and I think that might have been Pedrosa who hit the deck. Either way, we're now into 7th place thanks to that, so that's benefited us beautifully here, and we can now go and try and chase after the guys in front of us here. Maybe we might be able to do something better than P7 if we can just make this work, so let's see how this all pans out. Espargaro again back past me here at the final corner again, so it's going to be a drag race. We luckily have the Ducati power to power back past him, but let's see if we can try and get something else other than P7 this race. It's going to be tricky, but I am catching, I think it's Pedrosa I can see, I'm not really sure. Also Lorenzo in there as well. Espargaro's got locked into my rear tyre there, which isn't ideal. It's going to cost me some major amount of straight line speed, but let's see where this goes. This could be very interesting here, but I'm going to have guys on my inside here, I think, into turn 3, if I'm not careful. Bit of a smoke up ahead as someone's had a bit of an issue, but we've held on. We've got a lot of guys behind us here, and it's actually both of the Tech 3 boys, Folger and also Zarco, recovering through the field here. Well, it looks like P7 is going to be the best for me. I'm trying my hardest, but look at my tyres. I mean, my tyres are pretty much toast anyway, so I think it's just going to be one of the ones where I just want to try and ride this one home. And P7, to be fair, I'll take that to say, you know, we struggled at the end at the start of that first lap. We was definitely going backwards, not forwards at the start. So, you know what, it's going to be a good amount of points. And Lorenzo's just up the road, which is my teammate. So, all things considered, not too bad of a race. But we've just messed up out the final corner. It's going to be a little bit close as we almost mess it up there. But across the line, we are going to hold on and take a well-deserved P7 there. So, overall, a good race. We definitely had okay pace. But I've got to be honest, I couldn't see myself really touching the front 6, to be fair. I mean, maybe Pedrosa and Lorenzo, if you look at the lap times, and maybe Dovi, but the podium was definitely out of sight. Petrucci there in the not the works, the secondary team Ducati there for Pramac, getting a brilliant 3rd place. So fair play to him, really good result. And that top 4 covered by just 7/10, so that's how close it was across the line. But overall, that is going to be it, I think, guys, for this episode of MotoGP. I'm running a bit tight for time, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to squeeze in another race. But overall, that's going to be Austria for this one. And the next episode will be Silverstone. So hopefully you guys do look forward to that one. But overall, that was the Austrian Grand Prix. And leave in the comments down below, guys, sort of setup tips if you guys still play MotoGP, and, sort of things I can do to improve, because I haven't played in a while, so I sort of need to get my game and pick it back up again. But overall, just so you guys know, I'm running no assists, and I'm also using the hardest difficulty. So with that in mind, obviously, cut me some slack. I know some things aren't great, but, I'm trying to improve. And also, by the way, just notice Marquez was the man who went down. But if you look at the results, Rossi wins out of Vinales. A great result for Yamaha there. And like I said, Marquez goes down. Still manages to get a couple of points for Honda, though, so fair play. But overall, a lot of points for Ducati here today. And that's going to mean for the drivers, or should I say the Riders' Championship. Look at that, Lorenzo only P8 and Petrucci up with the P6 now. And I think obviously also Dovi has extended his lead over me right now. So we need to really try and get a big result soon to really get ourselves back in the fight for the championship, because we are running out of races now to really make this happen. So I've got to try and find some form, and I've got to find it quick. If Rossi wins, as you can see, or should I say, leads the championship ahead of Vinales there. And in terms of the constructors, you can see that Yamaha are leading the way. We're not too far behind Ducati, but in terms of the actual team rankings, you can see that we actually dropped down to 2nd place, and Yamaha take the lead for the first time this season. So we've got work to do here, but hopefully we can try and pull through and make something happen. Overall, I'm looking looking forward to the next few races. Fingers crossed Silverstone's a bit better for me. I know I've struggled there in the past, but with a MotoGP bike, I think I can do pretty well. But overall, that is going to wrap things up for this Austrian Grand Prix, guys. If you ever enjoyed it, then please do leave a like on the video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here for plenty more content, and also MotoGP and Formula 1 related. Also, please be sure to check out these videos on screen if you have missed them by chance. And finally, do check out GT Omega in the link down below in the description. Use the code TOM97 for a 5% discount at checkout. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye.